Psychology says sometimes the strongest emotions are the hardest to express, and often the people who care the most stay silent the longest. But no matter how much someone tries to hide it, the truth finds a way to reveal itself through actions, words left unsaid, and the emotions they battle deep inside. Today, we'll explore 20 psychological signs that show someone might be secretly fighting their feelings for you. So listen closely. You may find the answers you've been silently searching for. Sign 1. They avoid eye contact, but always notice they rarely look directly into your eyes. But somehow, they always notice when you enter a room. Their gaze follows you when you're not looking. They might look away quickly when you turn toward them. Psychology calls this avoidant attention, a behavior often seen in people hiding emotional vulnerability. Sign 2. Their mood changes around you when you're near them. Their mood shifts from calm to nervous, from loud to quiet. This emotional roller coaster isn't random. It's the effect of suppressed emotions trying to surface. Their heart wants to express, but their mind holds it back. Sign 3. They ask indirect questions about your love life. They never say, "I like you," but they'll ask, "So, are you seeing someone?" Or, "Your type must be hard to impress, huh?" These subtle probes are emotional checkpoints, ways to test the waters without revealing their own heart. Sign 4. They become overly logical around you. Instead of showing affection, they try to act smart, witty, or emotionally neutral. Psychology says this is an intellectual defense mechanism. They hide behind logic because emotions scare them. Sign 5. They get jealous but hide it poorly when they see you talking to someone else. Their tone changes. They might make a sarcastic comment or go unusually quiet. Jealousy is hard to mask, especially when it's born from unspoken feelings. Sign 6. They initiate conversations but keep them short. They want to hear your voice. They want your attention. But they fear saying too much, so they keep it brief. They'll message, "Hey," ask something small, and then vanish. It's not lack of interest. It's emotional restraint. Sign 7. They remember the smallest things about you. You once mentioned your favorite song, your fear of heights, or the way you like your coffee. They remember it all, even when you forget you said it. Why? Because when someone's heart is involved, details matter. Sign 8. They open up about everything, except their feelings for you. They'll talk about their past, their struggles, even their secrets. But when it comes to you, they hold back, because admitting their feelings means risking rejection, and they're not ready. Sign 9. They laugh too easily around you. Even your average jokes make them laugh. That's not just humor, it's nervous affection. Laughter often becomes a coping mechanism when someone feels emotionally exposed. Sign 10. Their friends act strange around you. Ever notice their friends teasing them or smiling knowingly when you're around? That's because the secret is never fully hidden. People close to them can sense it, even if they haven't said a word. Sign 11. They try to give you advice or guide you. Whether it's career, relationships, or daily life, they want to help. They want to be useful to you. This is a subconscious attempt to create value in your life without needing to confess anything directly. Sign 12. They avoid physical closeness, but notice every touch. They avoid long hugs, close sitting, or brushing hands. But when it happens, they freeze for a second, because even the smallest physical contact ignites the emotions they've been suppressing. Sign 13. They suddenly disappear, then return one moment. They're close, and the next distant. Psychologists call this the push-pull dynamic. When someone is emotionally conflicted, they distance themselves to gain control over feelings, then return because those feelings are too strong. Sign 14. They use humor to deflect emotional moments. When things get emotional, they crack a joke. It's not to hurt you, it's to protect themselves. Humor becomes armor when vulnerability feels dangerous. Sign 15. They watch your social media closely, but rarely engage. They watch your stories, like your posts silently. They're present, but distant. It's their way of staying connected, without crossing the line they fear. Sign 16. They compliment you indirectly. Instead of saying you're beautiful, they'll say, "You always look confident." Instead of "I like you," They'll say, people must like being around you. It's affection, just disguised. Sign 17. They get nervous when you're vulnerable, when you open up emotionally. They suddenly get awkward or try to fix everything. Why? Because your vulnerability touches their own hidden emotions. And they're scared of how deeply they feel. Sign 18. They drop hints through music, quotes, or jokes. They send you songs that say what they can't. Share quotes that sound like confessions, or joke in ways that hint at something more. Hidden in these things are emotions they're still not brave enough to say aloud. Sign 19. They mirror your behavior. They start using your phrases, mimicking your gestures, even reflecting your energy. This is called mirroring in psychology, a subconscious sign of emotional alignment and attraction. Sign 20. They look at you like you're the only one that exists, then pretend they didn't. It's that silent stare, that pause when the world fades and only you remain. But when you notice, they quickly pretend nothing happened, because for 1 second, their heart showed, and they weren't ready for you to see it. If you see these signs, remember, love isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers from behind a wall of fear, and just because someone hasn't said it out loud, doesn't mean their heart isn't screaming it inside, but the choice to express or hide is theirs. Don't wait for love that won't fight for you. But never ignore the signs when someone's soul is quietly asking for your presence, because sometimes the deepest love is the one that doesn't need to be spoken. It just needs to be understood.